Ladies and gentlemen, top of the morning to you or top of the evening to you, depending on where you are in the world. I am your host, Noppers. This is another Hell Let Loose competitive stream. And this time we've got the Hell Breaks Loose competition, which is a European-based competition. And today we've got, well, what are they called? H&B, which stands for something specific. K&B stands for something specific, which is Kebabs and Bayonets and Overlord. This match is going to be an absolute ball terror. Absolute ball terror, this one, because both of these teams are at the top of their game. The reason I say that is I'm going to show you this. There's the stats page right now. If you have a look, there we are, second and third place as it currently stands in the competition, the Hell Breaks Loose competition. So, it's going to be a good one. It is going to be a good one, and I'm excited for this one. And they're just about ready to start here. We've got 49 and 49 on the two teams, so I reckon we're not far off. So we'll just get rid of that quickly. We'll pop down here and have a look at what we're looking at. Sainte-Mère-Église. And all the French people are rolling their eyes at me as usual. But that's the map. There it is. We are talking about a random center point for starting point, okay? So we don't know which one of the three, but I'll talk you through the three of them quickly. I do love this map. I've cast this map quite a bit. It is one of my favorites to play on as well. Although you do see a bit of tried and tested stuff that occurs on this. So if we look at hospice up the top there, buildings to the south of it and to the eastern side there, that is, as you look at the map, because the map is actually oriented. The devs changed it years ago because folks struggled with compass reading on maps. So they've just aligned the map with north, south, east, west, whereas it's actually in real life more of an angle. But hospice there with on the eastern side and the southern side, you've got lots and lots of buildings, so we tend to see some garages around that east side. The north side of it is a good tank. Oh gosh, excuse me. Good tank line across that top area there. We'll take a look at it shortly in game. So Sainte-Mère-Église in the middle there, of course, the middle of the city. So lots and lots and lots of buildings, lots of little rat holes for people running around. And I think they might have opened this up from memory recently. They've opened up the map more, so more backyards are able to be jumped in and out of and run around and so on. And then down the bottom there, checkpoint, you've got that road either side of it on the north, but then just below that you've got this like trench line sort of thing that is beautiful cover from and concealment from observation from north, south and so on. Wheatfield in the southeast, very important. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in at some of the terrain itself. You can see in the background there that video footage of me scooting around. Lots and lots of bocage, hedgerows, brick walls, trees, sort of all that sort of stuff, and then open fields everywhere. Smart players with their OPs put somewhere where folks can't run over them. It's interspersed with buildings here and there. You slap Gary's behind and so on. Wheat fields all over the place. Just a fascinating map, this one. But that central town area is key at all stages, no matter which part of the map you've got for the start area. From there, we move out to the second and fourth column sort of stuff, which is, you know, subjective. So we'll talk about that when the time comes. Huge yawns this morning. Huge yawns, so I've got to have this coffee. Wherever you are in the world, though, I hope you're joining me for a beer or a coffee or a wine or something like that anyway. It's great to have you with me. It is going to be a good match. And as I said before, we just popped that standings back up there. 4-1 and 4-0 for the matches there. So Kebabs and Bayonets are just a little bit on the front foot here. They have had no losses yet. So Overlord with a little bit of work ahead of them potentially. I don't think I've streamed... No, I think I've streamed one of these teams so far. I don't think I did K&B, but I've done Overlord. Maybe. I just can't remember. There's so many matches on, but they're all good. I've had some ripper matches over the weekend just gone. We had a friendly match on the weekend, and we had the seasonal I've done as well. The friendly match was not last night, not before, so probably about 36 hours ago there was a friendly match. It's on YouTube now. That was one of the best matches that I've streamed for a while. It was a 36 versus 36. If you want to watch an edgier seat kind of match and an amazing match, that's the one you go and watch. The seasonal last night was pretty good, Greyhounds and Ocelots, but the one before that was Chimera, and Chimera are a pretty good team, and they were playing Circle Juniors, and that was right down to the wire. That was on Santé de Mont, that match, and yeah, it was just a good match. So I'd get into that one if you can. All right, we're not far off now. We've hit time, I think, for start. We're just waiting to see what happens here. At the start of this match, I am going to be stuck waiting for the artillery squad to be created because the player is going to be doing nodes. But we might just get across while we're waiting. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. That's all good. We'll pop... Now, quickly before I jump across, Kebabs and Bayonets, or K&B we'll call them. They're going to be the allies, and the Axis will be the Overlord. Here we go, across the main screen. Little bombing thing. One match starts in 1 minute. There you go. And we need to get rid of... Sorry, folks. You will have live stats for this. Oh, I've got to refresh them. Let's refresh. Bam. Refresh that one. Refresh that one. Actually, I think I'm going to do this when we start the match anyway. So you will have all of my goodies coming up there. Thanks to Telebrosky, you will have stats during this match. So the Archon server stuff, you'll be able to see it during the match. All right. And I'll do a quick 20-second fly from south to north, all right? So this is the trench line I was talking about for down south. See those two little trenches down the bottom of the map there, and also that little line there where that road is, and that little line there where that road is. City, as I said before, there she is. Lots and lots of stuff, lots to do there. The church, always important. And then up the top here, hospice. All right, that's that top of map area I was talking about. And here's the flip. Now, folks, we are live. Let's get the sound up and running correctly in a minute. I'm just going to have to do that badly. We're going to put the desk speakers on. We're going to drop the music off, and we're going to wait for that artillery squad to be spawned. And it is going to be a city fight today. What does that mean for you, the viewer? It means that the battle is going to go north and south of the center of map. It's not just going to be sort of on the bottom half or the top half. The reason I say that is because sometimes when you've got, or most times when you've got either end of the map is the spawn point. Oh, sorry, spawn point, the bloody, what are they called? The main cap point. When either end is the cap point, then they tend to sort of gravitate towards that end of the map, which means that you don't see one side of the map played very often at all, or very much at all during the match. Not the case here. Saint-Amour-de-Glace being the central point here and the one that is the central cap point, it means that we're going to see stuff happening up in Echo 3, Fox 3, and stuff happening in Echo 8, Fox 8 through the match. If one team tends to dominate here, which I don't expect to happen, these teams are both pretty good. I don't think they'll fold that hard. Then when Maison de Crique gets taken, you're still going to see stuff moving up through the Golf 4, Hotel 4 area. And Western Approach, when that's, the defensive point, then you're going to still see stuff down the Charlie Delta 8 area as they sweep around. This is a pretty good layout for us, the viewer. All right, now we're just waiting still for this artillery squad to create. Unfortunately, I've got nothing I can do about it. There it is there. There's the artillery squad created. Thank you very much to that guy. Here we go. We're going to get in there. This is exciting, folks. Welcome to Hell Let Loose. If you don't watch much of this competitive stuff, then get your face in there. It's pretty good. All right, and we're back up across. Good luck to both teams as we go here. Saint-Amour-de-Glace. Let's have a talk about Saint-Amour-de-Glace while we're waiting. No, we're going to have a look at this stuff. So you can see there, you're going to have some match stats come up. I will just get rid of that there. So when the map comes up, we're going to have the little logo and all that pretty stuff up the top there. When the map comes up, you're going to be able to see the nodes count. Now, the rules for this, I believe the nodes are untouchable. And I've got some messages on Discord here I have to check. All good for you? Yes. Let's see here. So I'm getting asked some questions there. All right, I'll just pop that in. Just getting asked some questions here, folks, about some stuff for the pre-match. All right, there we are. We've sorted all that out. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at, a bit of stuff there, a couple of tanks in the middle there, one tank up the top here. We'll have a quick look at the truck there. Got a few people in it, a handful of people there. Recon tank down the bottom there, but a fair bit going full send in the middle of the match. Here for these guys, so the same sort of thing. Looks like their entire team is in 3 grid squares, or 3 rows rather, with just the 2 vehicles down the bottom here. And it's game on, and we're going to also look at, we'll just make sure, folks, that you're watching that kill board down the bottom there. Bottom right-hand corner is going to have kills come up. They're going to just pop up briefly, and this will give us an idea if any truck snipes or anything happen early. All right. Game's on. Got that first minute or so of play where nothing much happens, but you either see a cap within the first couple of minutes or you see a long fight. There's some rounds coming in. That's a rocket there. Or an artillery round. I'm not sure which, actually. I just heard it shooting off to the right there. Can hear those rounds coming in. Bam, rocket snipes coming in. Couple of snipes coming in there. Snipes going everywhere. No one's dead yet. Lots of snipes going in all over the place. Rockets everywhere. It looks like Overlord have got up and in real quick here. Just slightly ahead of K&B, although the cap is not going in anyone's favour. Yeah, K&B's picking this up just for starters, but we're not going to call it heading in their direction properly yet because it's such a solid cap point to try and hold. There's so many different laneways to come in on that it's not going to really be anyone's. The only advantage that Overlord have, of course, is the fact that the cap point is on the east side of the centre road, which gives them a slight advantage in getting to that church area first, right? But K&B here are just clawing their way into this battle reasonably well already. Rockets and stuff going everywhere. It's just absolute chaos at the moment. There's all sorts of rounds going on. There's a truck in the middle. There's a Luke's down below it. I can hear it shooting and it's blowing the crap out of a Stuart. That Stuart now is going to put one in. The Luke's is going to have to back off. It didn't do what it needed to do against the Stuart. And the Stuart almost nailed it, but he managed to get away, that Luke. So it's now just, the Stuart's just shooting away. Is he a solo? How many's in that tank? It's a 3. That's a 3 as well. So remember, there's a couple of tanks up and around everywhere. They do make a difference, but in the city area, it's a little bit harder for them. We do see some of the stronger teams with their anti-tankers, where they've got quality anti-tankers. It makes it really hard for tanks in the city. No one's point at the moment. 5 minutes have passed. Doesn't look like it's going to go in anyone's direction just now. Strafe going in from a commander of... well, that would be Overlord, because I didn't see the message come up at the top left there. The Stuart there just holding nicely. He's going to have Codeman try and shoot him with a rocket. I reckon the suit is... Yeah, look at that. Codeman's managed to put a rocket into it. Didn't kill it. The Stuart's killed him, though. Down the bottom there in the checkpoint area, you can see a bit of infantry pushing in from Overlord and H&B. Oh, sorry, H&B. Why do I keep saying H&B? K&B are taking this point again now. 7 minutes almost gone. That bottom push is interesting. We've got a bit coming through here, but it looks like K&B are going to take this top area. Kebabs. I'm just going to call them Kebabs. Sounds stupid if I say K&B all the time, and I keep saying H&B anyway. Bit of a muppet this morning. More coffee required. Here we go, little sipsy. Edric there, holding position against Gugaki. Bam, nails him nicely. Sitting on the fence there, Edric. Manages just that bit of screening from the enemy players to the south. Steino's going to come through and shoot him if he's not careful, though. Madman, though, going for a run along the wall. Here comes Steino trying to see. He's going to see him. He's going to get shot for his trouble. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. Kills the first. Hunter Jeff there wondering what just happened. Silent Turk is like, I'm not fucking around here. He's straight in. Steino behind the fence there. No one knows where he is. He's just been shot, though. There it is. The roll of too many Kebabs coming through there. We've got a few up to the north, but this is now trouble for Overlord. They are just losing the point enough here. TNT Fredden there, trying to sweep through in this very common area where you see people come through. But Kebabs have just got enough of a push on here now into the city area that Overlord are in a bit of trouble. And it looks like Kebabs going to take this point. I don't think that Overlord can sweep back through there. After about 8 minutes, it's going to be Kebabs. Here's the Lukes down the bottom now. It's repaired, obviously, and it's pulling out of there. This bottom area has been taken by Overlord, which is going to be helpful for them, given where they want to sweep up into the point here on the right-hand side. But it is Kebabs in the first phase of play. It's taken them a hot minute to get it, but they have got it within the first 10, which is indicative of a good opening strat. There it is, folks. 3-2 to Kebabs. Now, let's have a look at the overall here. And as I said, we're going to have stats as we go. So, infantry kills there very much going in Overlord's favour at the moment. But the numbers on the right-hand side there are pretty even. So, that's not too bad. MG definitely heading off into German's favour there. So, rocketry, nothing much happening there. Artillery is sort of balanced at the moment. Armour are balanced as well. But this, look at this. This is absolutely terrible here for the Overlord team, and they're not responding at all to that. They have got absolutely no one back there at the moment, and it takes 60 seconds, folks, from the moment you see a problem to actually get people to come in off of an OP is about 60 seconds, and that's what, or a garrison rather, and that's what we've seen there. They will hold this with that quick spawn wave. What it does though is it sucks the wind out of their attacking line. So they've taken 5 or 6 players back here. That Greyhound now yeeting its way around. No anti-tankers whatsoever coming back on that, which is quite surprising. They will hold it, as I said, but it's taken 6 players back. No others down here. There's another one down there, so that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players have had to come back for that. What it means is that the Kebabs will be able to push through it and consolidate their hold on Sainte Marigles, and that is a big problem for the Overlord team, because now they've got to try and claw their way back from a early cap loss and reset their strategy. And this is a hard map to do that on when you've got troops all the way out of the city on this side. See, this front line here now from Kebabs is brilliant because it's going to be hard to push that out of there. This was great stuff from Kebabs. That Greyhound just running around causing absolute chaos. Luke's running around causing chaos. Something just died there. That was a Steward, I think. No, that was a Panzer IV. That was a Panzer IV next to a repair station. It's been nailed by K-Max or K-Max. Great kill from K-Max on the Panzer IV. Oh, it's all going bad here for Overlord at the moment, folks. So they've got this beautiful big line there. That's what you want, though. They're sending a recon around the back. Still not over yet for them, let me tell you. They're no slouches, as I said before. Both teams quite strong here. There's that Luke's down there. The Greyhound's gone up through here. Here's another Panzer IV sweeping in. Medium over here for the Kebabs team. This recon coming up now. They're going to try and put something down the bottom here as well. But yeah, those stats, as I said before, you're going to get those throughout the match. Automatically pop up. And there's a few others I'll give you as well during it. But look at what's happening here. This front line is just pushing out nicely. These guys here are doing well, trying to hold that up the north and clear out these guys in here. This has got to be cleared out. All of this here has got to be cleared out if Overlord want a chance here. This is lovely around the back of the point here. Let's get and have a look at what's going on there. So the church area, they've got around the back Codeman Rommel. I've seen Codeman before, I'm certain I have. Codeman Rommel and Sirius Sam are in the church, causing a bit of problems. So the Overlord, so the Kebabs team are going to have to bring back a couple of humans to try and help with this. Although Brad is doing good stuff up there with the machine gun. Oh, the kill feed's not even coming up. God damn it. That's what's happening. There you go. Look at that. Realise that's not coming up at all. Now the kill feed's coming up, and it's just stacking. Look at the stack of kills coming up now as it catches up. That's terrible. I didn't even notice it. So we didn't get to even see the bloody opening stuff. I have to refresh. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things I have to refresh just as the battle starts. And I missed one of them somehow. So bad streamer is bad. All right, down the bottom here, still held by Kebabs. Important, there it is, the cap starting now. That OP, they've got an OP up here somewhere. Where is it? Right, it's right in amongst it. Just down here, where was that? Just down in front, outside the church. Where is it? I can't see that OP. Yeah, it's just below us. Somewhere down here. There's an OP right in here. I'm on my eyes deceiving me. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Very sneaky OP if it is. I cannot see that. There's a mine at the building there. Look at the cap that's happening though. We won't stand there looking at OPs for the whole match. This is a double-way cap, although there's not going to be enough from Kebabs up forward. They're just getting a bit of sector pressure at the moment, but they're losing the point here. And they've got to, remember, if they're going to redeploy anybody, it takes up to 60 seconds for that to occur. Here's some coming in now. They're going to hold this. A couple of squad leaders are coming in now, and they're just starting to take the point back. Yeah, there it is. But this is good pressure back from Overlord. They needed to do that. Not even 15 minutes gone in this fight yet, folks. And it's pretty sweaty already. Rommel in there trying to kill Braders. Braders has done well inside that church just to hold off as long as he can. Kamak's come back in with that great tank kill before. So there's a little MVP there from Kamak on the Panzer IV. That spawn point must be just inside the church. That's what I can't see it, because they're all spawning in there. All right. That point's still getting taken here. They're just not sending enough back. Someone just got yeeted into the air over there. CA-75 up there, rolling its way. Bombing run coming in now. Looks like this is an Overlord bombing run. No, that's a Kebabs bombing run. Boom, picks up a couple down that road. Interesting bombing run, actually. It's only looking to kill infantry. It's not killing anything else. They've got a couple pressuring on the point there. It's pretty chaotic here at the moment. Look at this wave down the bottom here. That's good stuff. That is what's putting the pressure on the point for the Overlords. They just lost a bunch from down there. There's at 76 just yeeting across the field over to the right there as well now. That probably helped stop stuff down there. But plenty of pressure from the southern flank here from Overlord. So they took this area early enough. And I did say we were going to see it on both sides of the map. Now, the other thing I can show you, by the way, there's the anti-tank stuff with melee. No one's done any of that yet. Although that doesn't seem right either, so I'm just going to refresh that and see what comes up. Nothing at all according to this. And melee, nothing at all according to that. Okay, fine. Then we won't do that. That was that button. Now we can have a look at the tank scoreboard as well. That's coming up okay. All right. And then that overall team comparison, we can put that up with the map coming up each time. Just going in the Axis favour at the moment here, which is the Overlord team. And that will be indicative of some of those kills that they had of infantry on their other defensive point, as well as what they've been doing, sweeping into their buildings in the middle. And there's that surge. Oh, what is that just died? I think that's a repair station. No, it's a truck, just a truck. That's fine. We don't care about normal old trucks. 76 right in amongst it there. So we've just seen Overlord pressure the point enough that Kebabs have had to pull back a whole bunch of folks. Now they're just, the 76 getting bogged down in the middle of the city. I'm not a fan of being in the middle of the city here with a big tank. Although having said that, they have plenty of infantry around them to help them, so that's not too bad, right? You could just get caught out there if you're not careful. And it looks like Kebabs are just starting to put some pressure onto that southern area there where a Ramagan and Corporal Pro are pushing in. So that they know there's a problem down there and they've sent some people to fix that. And here's the cap happening again. Just a bit of cap weight, I reckon. No, it is a good surge. This is heady stuff from Kebabs here. Overlord in trouble. Big Mac in amongst it with Spinex, Hunter Jeff, Dinosaur and Dry the MZ. And they've got numbers here. And Overlord have to throw in again back onto this defense as quick as possible. They're getting shredded on the point. That's a tank there that's just shot everybody. That's a Panzer IV. He just shot his own team. Is that what just happened? Because the cap, with him dying now with a great kill there from Dinosaur, now they're in big trouble. They've lost all of their people on the point here. Jeff and Spinex up on the building, they're able to snipe as they come across from that wheat field area. Overlord have to respond. 60 seconds, as I said. So another... From that loss, there it is. That's a wave coming in of 2 people and another 2 over there on the left. And it's been a hot minute, as I said before, since that started. They are in huge trouble here now. Huge trouble here now. They've got people all around the point and there's a huge surge coming through here. 4 or 5 players. They're getting picked off there and it's just, oh, it's tight. This is a tight little cap race going on here right now in relation to who's going to be able to take it versus who's going to be able to defend it. I think they've just got to reinforce down, which is just enough. Because those numbers in the point can only have been stopped by a reinforcer. I don't think... Oh, they've got a few coming in now. Look, see how long it took them, though, to come in. There's another 4 players have just come in over here. They're coming in off OPs, though. Just enough of a defense now, but look at that. Kebabs have just surged out from their defensive line, which was over there before. Remember that. There's a tank there sniping as well. And a counter snipe just went back. So from that area there we were just talking about, where is this coming from? Down here. Oh, it's an anti-tank gun, my bad. There, oh, she's missed. Oh, that's bad. Lefty and big bad. They've got to try and nail that 76 quickly. And they've got this really annoying box there. That 76 moving fast. No, it's a 75, sorry. Bam! Forget the 75, folks. That's a 76. Or is that a 75 as well? I think that's a 76, though. Luke's there trying to do its best, but look at this. It's just bad at the moment for Overlord. They are in all sorts of trouble here, folks. They've got a 76 on the point there. I want to check what that other one was, sorry. That's a 76. That's a 75. I thought I called it. 3 tanks trying to push in up here, try and stop this, but Kebabs, excuse me, Kebabs are on a roll. Kebabs are on a roll, and they're going to cap this. Oh, there's a cap going on at Sunday Maraglice as well. They've got numbers on that. Geez, this is chaotic, this battle. 2/3 capped now here. What can Overlord do? They do not have enough defense coming back. They just haven't sent enough back. I haven't seen any more than 5 or 6 players anywhere near the point for the last 3 or 4 minutes. And this is what's going wrong. Now there's tanks there. There's the spawn waves coming in now. Look how long it takes to get here though. There's the spawn wave at the back. They're starting to surge people back. That's good. They'll shut down this now. They'll actually pincer this in, but it allows Kebabs to get all the way out to here. Mr. Smile holding forward, trying to see what he can do. Once this cap is held, he's hoping to get a spawn wave forward. But look at the trouble here for Overlord. And the cap pressure is still on, but it's not much. On the other point, on Santa Maraglice, there's the cap pressure on. Kamak there. Look at that big spawn wave just came in. They are holding here, Overlord, but it's a desperate hold at the moment. Those tanks, the tank on tank up the north there is distracting the tanks away from actually supporting the point. So it's all about the infantry here now on the hold. Cap weight is occurring. There was a big explosion. Something just died. What was that? Was that a tank? Was that a tank that just pushed forward? Yes, it was. That was a 76, folks. Oh, that's a good kill on Overlord. That'll help him a lot. So there was one 76 that managed to get into the point, but it's been nailed for its trouble. What do we got going on around the back here? So a little bit of pressure still there. Overlord not giving away that pressure. We've got 3 tanks still looping around, but they lost that 76. That was bad. Those 3 tanks doing well. So Overlord, although they muffed this up a little bit here with the defense, they've managed to scramble back together something which is held. Killing that 76 made a big difference there, folks. You can hear that artillery coming in now. There's a Panzer IV down on their left, just stopping that north push, and boom, stopping it firmly as well. That was a great shot. And the Luke's there supporting as well. Tup Q there with a 75 next to him. They're going to try and come through and shoot some stuff. There's a Tiger down below us, I'm assuming. Is that heavy? No, that's a Panzer IV as well. I thought they had a... Wait, is that the Panther? Oh, that's a Panther right there. Sorry, I thought... On the angle I was on, I thought it was a Panzer IV. My bad. So the heavy tank's up north holding that. The Luke's just backing off now. It's been hit by something. Bit of smoke coming in around the back there trying to stop things. Watch this Panther. Watch the Luke's actually, because the Luke's is going to get nailed. That is a great shot from Tupku. And I think he saw that Panther as well. Good kill on the Luke's though. Just takes out a little threat there for his infantry guys. So Madman and Tupku now can actually work that Panther up the north a bit better if they can work out where it is. Trust here waiting for a tank, obviously, to come forward. Great to have you with me if you've joined me for the stream, folks. And I will just bring up the consolidation of what's going on at the moment as I just also bring up my stream on the other page there. So I do like to keep an eye on what's going on, and we've got Yeah, I've got to turn the ads off. I forgot all about that. Sorry, just quickly their ads are now gone. Stream Manager is up. The sound is gone for a brief second here. And we're back into it, so I just like to keep an eye on that over the side. So what do we got here? Nice little wave coming in here. Look at this, though. They're going to sweep through and clear out that garrison. So this will be closed off pretty quick down here. A couple of tanks have got around the back. There's a tank around the back of that Panther. Look, here he is. And it's a brave little Stuart sitting there. He's going to stop. He's going to get shot and killed straight away. But he has pushed the Panther out. Oh, look at this. He shouldn't have sat still. He should not have sat still. You can't afford to do that. You'll die every time. But what we were looking at here was just that kill board there, very much in the US Army's favour now through what they've done. This is good up here, though, from Overlord. Down here, they're going to clear this out. They've got infantry all around the back here, but it's not going to be able to hold there. There's just too many Overlord players. And this central area, though, is going to get squeezed. What a good match this is, folks. I'm really enjoying this one already. There's this push down here I was just talking about, and there's just too many Overlord players around for these guys to make it through effectively. They're going to take ones and twosies. They are doing well here. Taylor's picked up a couple of kills. Oh, and the artillery's on him, though. Hopefully that wasn't a friendly kill. Taylor's got 3 for 3 now. MVPing. He's lost all his mates. Can he pick up the sniper as well? Yes, he can. 4 for 4 from Taylor. He's got 3 more to go. Just keep going, mate. Just keep going. He's doing his reload on the road. He's waiting. He's going to pick up Nitro, I reckon. Bam, that's 5. MVP moment here from Taylor. He's waiting. Oh, the artillery helps him out. Puts one on, so he's got 5. I love this spot. This is such a good, cool part of the map, right? 5 kills so far for Taylor. Look at the way he plays. Look at the head bob. He's clearly a Tarkov player. Or he's played something other than Hell, surely. Wonder what rank he is. And he's going to pop out in the field here and shoot some in the back. Bam, there we go. Someone else is helping him now. Taylor doesn't need your help, guys. He's got this. But they actually, I take it back and I apologise to these guys. They have managed to sweep through all of the Overlord players there. Taylor's still the only one left. The sniper there looking to get a revenge kill. What can he do? What can he do? We're seeing a push up there from Overlord as well. Such good stuff. Watch this. He's going to pick up Gale, I reckon. Dino trying to do something. Taylor MVPing. Well done to Taylor. And well done and welcome to all the new viewers. If you haven't joined me before, thanks for coming, and I'm really glad to have you here. Although subs are appreciated, I don't particularly get too worried about it. This is just a hobby on the side. Subs, though, are always welcome, and I do public giveaways with whatever income is earned on this stream. I don't actually keep it for myself. I'm a full-time military professional, folks, so I don't need an income from streaming. I just do it for fun. So, but do the follows, please. I do appreciate those. But thank you very much, Dosco, 30 minutes ago. It's a 30-minute delayed stream for those that are not tracking. I appreciate the sub there, mate. I really do. All right, so this is this little push I was talking about where they've got some troops in there. We've got a 75 over there to the right. Tough little match, this one, for Overlord to try and break through the Kebabs defense. I've stopped calling him H&B. I've started calling him Kebabs. 76 in the point, and they're just shredding some infantry there, and I reckon the cap's going to start going... Oh, they're a couple of 100 metres out, but I reckon they're going to start going for that cap in a second and start pressuring it across. Where are the Overlord players now, though? We've got a few down here trying this southern sweep. All right, this is down this way, so I'm cool with that. This is still going on up here. They haven't managed to get anywhere, but here's Steiner, or Steiner, a Stenner, whatever his name is there, however you say that. He's sweeping around. He's going to clear a garrison here. This is good. This is what they want to do. Stenner's pushed in the back here. And has he not seen the garrison? He's missed the garrison completely. It's just down there below us on the left. He's looking for it. Oh, he's got a pistol. He's got his pistol out. Didn't do any good with it. I think Brad has just shredded him out of the chapel there. There's that tank. That's that Puma. Oh, no, that's the Greyhound. Wait. Oh, it's up there. Oh, okay. Wow, there's a bit of a chase going on up here too. Folks, we've had a sweaty match so far and it's been enjoyable. We haven't even had 30 minutes gone. We're not even 1/3 of the way through the match, but what a ripper of a match so far. Here we're going to see this little scout-off going on here. But who's got who in what tank? There's two in this one, so they're going to see him. Maybe. There it is. He's just seen him now, I reckon. He's looking, he's looking. That's a Puma's about to shoot. The Greyhound has just been hit and he's lost his transmission. He's put one back in. The Puma's missed because of that shot. The Greyhound's got the kill here, surely. There it is. Very lucky Greyhound. Cleans up the back line though. Bombing run coming in from somebody. This is a good bombing run here from Kebabs. Bam, down she goes, folks, through that garrison. Takes out the attacking, or the forward garrison in 3, 2, 1. Bam, there's all that infantry dead as well. And now we're going to see Kebabs push through and start the cap. They'll go in on the back of that bombing run. Did they get the garrison? Yes, they did. They'll go in on the back of the bombing run. Mr. Smiles not smiling now. He's down there. OP is gone that he just had spawn in. And we're going to see the cap start to happen, I reckon. Smoke going in forward to the point here, trying to give some cover for the Kebabs players as they sweep in. We got, what, about 12? We've got about 12 folks going on here. And there's the cap starting to happen. There's a 76 in with them as well. It's just flickering across here. Big trouble for Overlord again. Big trouble for Overlord again. The cap's starting to fall. Remember, up to 60 seconds to respond to a threat like this. Watch what happens here. We're looking for, where spawn points? We've got one on the point there. They had a wave because of that bombing run. They were all the guys that died off the bombing run just came in there. That'll hold the point for a minute or two. If 2 or 3 of those die, which there, bam, we've lost some already, the cap will go back towards Kebabs again. Here it goes. Watch this. Overlord desperately trying to hold on. Desperately trying to hold on. Steino in everything. He's all over the place, Steino. He's playing everywhere, trying to defend, trying to attack. Bam, there he gets shot for his trouble. Big trouble now. Kebabs all over this. No other spawn has come in yet except for those guys. Let's go, they say. Kebabs trying to claw their way into the point. Overlord gripping onto whatever they can right now. And there's a Luke's trying to help out, but Kebabs have got this again. It's still going in their favor. There's not enough defense again from Overlord. They're just not getting enough there. It's coming in 3 or 4 or 5 players at a time. Probably the same guys. There's a Luke's racing in now to try and help out. It will do good works, but there's a 76 right there in the middle of the town. Watch this. That Luke's is hiding behind the building. The 76 hasn't seen it. The Luke's is pounding the buildings completely. The 76 is going to hold. He's got Rommel there. Just shot him. Oh, this is tough. And bam, that's a rocket going in. There's another rocket going in. Kamak's rocket was pretty rubbish, to be honest. I think he was shooting at infantry, though, actually. I don't think he shot at the tank. Here's a supply truck coming around trying to do something. Is that a blue... It's War Mephisto, so that's an Overlord truck trying to get a garrison back in. I think they lost the garrison, did they? No way. Oh, the garrison, that's what he was shooting. Kamak's, again, I've got to apologise. Kamak's rocket was brilliant. It took out the garrison. Supply truck's down. Huge trouble here for Overlord. They don't have enough on the point. They've got just enough at the moment. But that 76, the 76 is backing up, so something's happened there to cause it to go back. I can see a garrison at the 3 o'clock position there for Overlord, so they've got something to come in on. The Luke's is in amongst it now. It's about to drive straight forward into the point and get shot by the 76 though. That 76 backing off because it's been hit by somebody. Luke's is in amongst it. Kamak there gets nailed by something, not sure what. Point still going in, back in Overlord's favour. Bombing run coming in now. That will be the Overlord bombing run. That is a rubbish bombing run, folks. I'm going to say it bluntly. He obviously believes there's people coming in there, which there are, and he's going to kill a couple, but it's just a couple of kills off of OPs. I think he got one with that bombing run. It's not... You've got to halt the attack. It's only just delayed it for 10-20 seconds at best. So, I don't know, maybe he had some bad intel or a sniff of what was going on. Luke's there pounding the building, but they've just got numbers. Here's something getting shot at over here. That's a Panther. The Panther just got hit by somebody, probably the 76. I think that Panther was actually sniping the 76 in the city. Bam, look at those rounds going in from the Panther. He's been alive quite a while. He's got a repair station there. He's got a Panzer IV helping him as well. Dead Stewart from before, which was doing whatever. There's another Stewart coming in. He's having another go. He could sit up there and snipe him. I want to see what this Stewart does. He's just around the back there. He knows where they are. He is going to snipe, I reckon. Let's have a look at the tank play. There. Oh, he's got a tiger chasing him. He's going to get hit by a tiger, folks. They've just seen him go past. Watch this. Watch this. 3, 2, 1, bam. And there she goes. Poor guy. Brutal stuff, this game. Cap still going in. Kebabs' favour. Look at that big wave in on the point. Again, Overlord. They've just lost their Luke. The Luke's got far too into it without infantry support. And Kebabs are just too good to allow that. 3 anti-tankers in there, by the way. All right, so what else are we going to do here? What else are we going to see, folks? Big matchup, this one. Kebabs all over this point here. Overlord again in trouble, and they've been in trouble for a while. We've passed the 30-minute mark. We're only 34 minutes into this match. Overlord's been in trouble for quite a while. What can they do to claw this back? There's just, look, where's the defense? They're just getting shredded. They're coming in 3s and 4s. The artillery's snuffing them out. And if we look at all of this open terrain here, this here in particular, all right, and it's going to go 4-1 to Kebabs because they're only getting 3 or 4 players in here at a time. It's not enough. Kebabs have got all their OPs in that sort of area there, which was a bombing run that went through to try and clean that up, but it wasn't on point. It didn't get the garrison or whatever. There's a bit of a cap going on at Sunday Malta as well. That's good. That's good. Bit of back pressure there will pull a couple of players away. It's a tough old battle, this one, folks. Tough little battle going on here. It's almost in Kebab's favour, but the Overlord team are just hanging on. They've just got enough happening, don't they? I don't think, to be fair to them, it's not like they're not sending people back, but just the way they're coming back in is because of the way they're coming in off garrisons or whatever. Where the hell's that rocket going? That almost picked up the garrison from Hunter Jeff. What a rocket! Did he get it? No, it's still there. The hell shot is that? He can see it from way up there because he's up on a hill. What an amazing rocket. Almost picks up that garrison. I just want to see if he shoots again. He's not going to. Mayhaps he will. There's another rocket coming in. Where's that coming from? Someone shooting from set. That garrison's all sorts of trouble, isn't it? They've done well here, Overlord. They've managed to get enough in. What I was talking about was the fact that, you know, when they were spawning in, it's like that little wave there. They're coming in off a garrison, but there's only 4 at a time. And when you've got 8 players on the point, or artillery that's as accurate as that, you can't get anywhere. So that's been their problem, is they just haven't been able to surge enough, but they managed to. They managed to get enough through, and they've held that now. So good job, Overlord, keeping this game alive and trying their best, but they're just on the back foot. They can't regain the initiative here. Kebabs are just pounding them all over the place at the moment. This is good stuff here, though. This push out of the point now, this is what you want to see. They're clearing out all those OPs. Basel there has now got to restart this attack. So excellent stuff here from Overlord, retaking the point and surging back out. They've had those guys around the back. That put some pressure on it, pulled probably a couple of players back, but not too many. Let's take a big overarching picture at the moment. Have a look at the kill board, very much in the US Army's favour, of course. Look at this though. 3 tanks down the bottom versus that one there and that one up there. They've got 2 heavies there. Western going back in the Overlord favour because of these, the Kebabs favour because of these tanks down the bottom here at the moment. But that'll stop capping. I'm not worried so much there about watching that because they've got enough all around. It's just those 3 tanks worth of people that are putting pressure in. And it is going down, as you can see there. Nothing to threaten at the moment here at the back. Up the top here, they've taken the hospice area back, sort of. It's half captured at the moment from Overlord. That's good for them. Let's go look at these tanks, what's happening down the south here. There's the commander of the Kebabs team, Z. There's a 75 there in front of us. Down here, somewhere, is a heavy tank. There's one. That's Tiger coming through now. Daniel, Looper, and Trust are going to try and pick up that 75. We had another one down this way. No, it's off to the left. Oh, there's a Panzer IV over there somewhere. It'll be... There it is, just in the middle of the field. The obvious Panzer IV in the middle of the field is obvious. All right. 75 here. Shots coming from down south there. That will be the other tank. 76, I think, down that way. Yep, there it is, just down below us on the left there. Watching what's happening here. Bam, 76 takes another hit. Well played by Overlord, pushing forward. They're surging forward and putting some pressure on those tanks down south. They are just getting their infantry back towards Western again now. They've managed to make their way through. So they're winning the infantry trade in the buildings. Bam, rocket into carpet and tank, but they've managed to kill their rockets here. Here's another rocket going up from somebody. Hank. Bombing run coming in now. Whose is this? Kebabs are putting a bombing run on the point. They're going to get the garrison. Good bombing run here. That's what you want a bombing run for, folks. Are they going to pick it up? Yes, they did. And now their infantry's going to surge forward, and we're going to see the caps start to happen again. And Overlord are back into the trouble spot they were in before. Tiger moving out. Tiger is coming out to kill the 75. He's going to have to be careful. He's pushing up. He's doing... This is brave stuff. Bam. Oh, he's bounced. 75 bounced. And then the Tiger kills. 76 is there. He's seeing. He's looking. He's too nervous around that Panzer IV. The Tiger is in trouble now. The 76 is going to get two on him. All they have to do is shoot through the bush in about 5, 4, 3. Oh, don't worry. Someone else has got that from up the north. That is another 76. Team work on that. And Hank is disappointed he didn't get the kill. He was in there ready to go. And back to trouble zone. Back to trouble zone. We've got no defense on the point again. They've just been killed out of it. Their tanks. The Tiger pushed forward and killed a 75. But that wasn't a good trade at all. A 75 for a Tiger is not a fair trade. And we're just running around the point now. Look at this, though. This is going to go back. It's gone. It has got to be gone. There is no way that Overlord are going to be able to take this point. Oh, sorry, hold this point right now. There's far too many Kebabs on it, and they've got the open field advantage where they can see these guys running across from over here. Burno already taking rounds. Bam, see, look at that. He's had to lie down in the field because he couldn't get anywhere near it. Oh, this is gone just like that. Bam. They were doing so well holding on there, Overlord, and now they've lost this point. And look at all these guys getting shot. Up there, those guys in the top. What have we got for garrisons? They lost that garrison down here. They've got all their garrisons are back around there. They've got that up here, but they've lost the point. And La Prairie is in trouble now as well. From the Kebabs team, they're already on that, but that is the end of this point. And Kebabs, after a good, what I reckon, 30 minutes of assaulting this point, have finally managed to crack the defense of Overlord. Although, really, the reason it's occurred is that the defense just crumbled and disappeared in the last minute or two, or 2 minutes or so. And there it is, 4-1 now, and Overlord are just in trouble. Kebabs, well done. Now they're going to consolidate this, and once you cap this point from this side, we'll get over here. There's a tank in amongst it. That'll be that 76, I'm guessing. Yeah, it is. Once you cap the point from this side, it is quite hard to take it back. So Overlord are going to struggle with trying to cap this point back, folks. They are ahead on the table at the moment, but I think it's going to go Kebabs' way today. They're just being outplayed by the Kebabs. Right, let's have a look back over this way. Dead tanks litter the field. You can got it. Oh, there goes the repair station that was there before. The 76 up there. Warmay has got to try and find that 76 and do something about it, but Kebabs and Bayonets will now just push out from the south. They'll push out directly west. See shadows already forward there. FL Chris is up and amongst it, trying to help that 76 from getting, stop the 76 from getting shot. Down we go. There's a bit of sector pressure here from Overlord. I don't think it's going to be enough. This is what the problem is. Look at this. There's a Luke's. Everything's had to come back here to defend La Prairie. Not everything, but a bunch of things have had to come back and defend La Prairie. Kamak now is going to try and distract that tank. Oh, that's good stuff from the Lukes. It's not stupid. Oh, it's now driven into the thing. Boom, there she goes. That is a great kill there. Dinosaur, brilliant kill. Stewart on the point now. Prairie in trouble. Overlord in trouble. The numbers have started to come in from Kebabs. They've got 4 on plus the tank. If that's a 3 tank, that's 7 players here. No Overlord defense at the moment. And there's another spawn wave coming in from Kebabs. Goodness me, Overlord, wake up. You are about to lose this match 5-0. Not even halfway through it, and they've got nobody here. Their nearest spawn point's way down south or way up north. They've got 1 tank around the back there. It's a recon tank. Puma, there's that spawn wave coming in, but Kebabs are up and amongst it. And the Overlord team have got to fight through with these Kebabs players before they can even get to the point, and that Stewart is just causing havoc, shooting whatever it likes. Look at that. Kebabs players not getting, so the Overlord players not getting anywhere near 50% cap. Big trouble here for Overlord. They need to get their defense into gear. Kebabs are just taking this point, and the Overlord are just not ready for this. They're surging desperately. They're running people desperately back. I think they might get it. I think there it is. They just started to cap back. They've got enough running back desperately trying to hold, but the Kebabs are still on it. Puma pushing in now as well. Stewart's just parked in the corner here. It's got Big Mac defending it. Big Mac gets shot for his trouble. The Stewart's in trouble. The spawn's happening. There it is. They've managed to hold. Kebabs will get pushed off of here. The defensive Overlord has just not been the best. It has not been the best at all. But they have managed to surge enough players back here, but all of their attack is gone, folks. All of their attack is gone. Look at it. It's just completely vanished. They got a hodgepodge of people around in a few spots here. But that they were 50% capped out on their last spawn point tells you about their defense problems. Here, look at this. A Panther's pulled in as well. That's a Stewart that just got blown up by a satchel. So it was a good satchel for whoever put that on. Puma's there. It's been damaged, but it's fine. But they've pulled their entire team back now. And they've got to start all over again. Overlord they're just not doing well on defense. It's not, whatever they're doing for their defensive play is not working. Let's get over and have a look at Western approach now. They've locked that down finally on defense, but boy, that was close. An airhead or something from Kebabs and Bayonets, and it was GG's. Panzer IV now pulling back as well. Everyone's just pulling back. There's artillery landing all over the place. Probably a little bit wasted, that artillery, where I saw the circles before. Well, maybe not. They're just trying to stop the attacking line so they can push out of the point here. So what Kebabs are trying to do is trying to get a bit of a front line sort of around here, right? And they'll kill off the Overlord players as they go through. This is Warsteiner is good coming around the back here. He's going to try and clear out some Garys and get a bit of a push on. If they can get something set up here with an airhead or whatever, or a garrison in this area, they'll have a chance. A couple of tanks down the bottom here and a bit of a push here. But look, the front line is moving left, not right. And if you're Overlord, you don't want to see the front line moving to the left, you know, and it's pushing out further. Look at this. They're just killing everything down here now. And there's just a huge wave coming through. And that means that they're, what's this? Let's see. The front line is now 150 meters from the point, which means that Kebabs can consolidate in this area here if they wish, and just put defensive there and up here, because it's very hard to get through anywhere else. This field is so open that you're either going through that wheat field area down that way, or you're going all the way around the top. Because the moment you start running across the field, having said that, the moment you start running across the field, you get shot. Having said that, though, sometimes they don't expect it, and you just come in through like that little area there, and no one knows, and you just run into the point. I've done that so many times. So, Overlord trying to clear the north, they're not. They're trying to clear the centre, they're not. And at least they've got this sorted down here. They've got enough defense around. They've got tanks down here now. I think all of the Kebabs garrisons are gone. All right, he thinks there's a garrison down here. There's tanks playing down this way. This is... Warstein is doing well here. He's got to try and help his team get something. And they're doing well here, actually. Well, actually, no, I'll take that back. Remember there was red over here before? It's all gone, folks. It's all gone. They've been killed out of that. Look at the kill board. Look at the kill differential. Now, although the top 10 are on the Axis team or on the Overlord team, overall, the Allies are having the run of it, right? They're having the run of it. And I just saw Charlie Squad, Warsteiner there, has actually found a garrison, which means he's been flagged as existing. He's going to find the Gary. The 76 there trying to... Yeah, he's done it too. But Warsteiner's got his OP up there. All right. So he'll be able to get to that garrison, take it out. There, look at this. They're losing up here now as well. They've got troubles down here. That tank is going to get satcheled by the look of that. Where is it? Not that way. Oh, the commander there just getting nailed by a crew. Oh no, it's only a support guy. So there's a Panther down the bottom here. Entropy's trying to kill it. Tough old match, this one, isn't it? For Overlord, there's a Puma doing a run now. That's good. I like that. I like a good Puma run through the back lines. What can it do? It's got to kill some garrisons. It's got to take the pressure off of... It's a solo... Oh. Oh, that's... Oh. Okay, not unexpected. Why am I... What's going on here? I should not be having an ad break because I turned off the ads. Ads are turned off, folks. So if you get an ad break, I'm sorry. I've turned the ads off. There's no ads. That was a good kill from the 75 there, or the 76. Two tanks. Okay, big surge of tanks coming in now. It's going to be a tank off for a moment here. Let's get round and have a better look. There's the Panther. I'm going to keep an eye on that. I'm just going to keep that in the bottom left corner. Sorry, that ad thing was an error message. Over to the side there. Look at the tanks coming in. On the point here, we've got 1, 2, 3 just holding there. We've got 2 down there. So, Kebab's not satisfied with taking a 4-1 here. They want to go all the way. We've got less than half the match to go. And Overlord with the work to do. They have been wanting in defense, folks. They are holding now on this point, but they have been wanting in defense. They didn't take the point at the start. Bam, nice rocket from Anrik Nung. And another great rocket in. Oh, that's a 3-way. That 75 just caught out in the middle of a 3-way. Heggett and whatever that was, the Panther. Is that the Panther that moved forward? Yes, it was the Panther. He took a hit for his trouble, but he doesn't care because it's a dead 75. And because the trade hasn't been going their way for a while, they'd be pretty pleased with that. There's a tank over there. That's that 76 that I was just talking about. There's another one up there somewhere with it. So a little bit of a push coming out from Overlord from the south. That artillery is spot on though. Look at that. Such good artillery from the Kebabs. And big hits going on down there as well. Artillery's still landing there. They think there's still more there. But those guys are shredded. There is a lot of Kebabs infantry now pushing out to this building. We've got a bit of a push coming in for... Oh, the rendering is terrible at that distance. The trees, look at them. Overlord pushing in now. What are they throwing at this? Oh, that's a bombing... That's a good bombing run. That is a great bombing run. That is going to pick up the garrison. There it goes. And they've got infantry coming in. There's just not enough coming in. But look, the point's going to start getting contested here from Overlord. Although they don't have a huge surge coming in, it might be enough just to really take the pressure off of that last point. Kebabs now with the poor defense. They've pulled out too far. They've gone way, way out. Warstein has made his way around the back. Did he get a garrison down for them? Not yet. There's just going to be a bit of a trade here where they're going to lose this, I think. Overlord, he's been shot in the back for his trouble again. Warsteiner. Trying hard, but he's got lots on. Kebabs are sending back a bit of defense now. We've got 1, 2, 3 on the point at the moment. We've got 1, 2, almost 3 on the point for Overlord. stuff of miracles here if Overlord can pull back this point. 37 to go. Down we are here in this forward line. Actually, Kebabs haven't sent hardly anyone back. Well, that's okay because they're holding it. There's another wave coming in from up here. There's a garrison mark that's a bit odd, but right. Warstein is still trying to grind his way through the back. Still enough points here. See, this is all capped down here, though. All of this here, that's why they didn't start losing it. So I've still got a tank in the sector, plus all this infantry here with a forward garrison. And that's what I said. They can move their front line forward and still be in the point. God, that rendering's annoying me. It really is. So they can still be in the point, in the cap zone, effectively, and have their front line way forward. There's 3 on the point now from Overlords. That's not bad. Pole there, shot in the middle of the field. What can Overlord do? 37 to go. What would you do? Folks, it's over to you now. Chat, tell us what you're going to do here. Have a look at the map. Have a look at what you got. Tank down the bottom, not do that. That's not what you want. You lost a Panzer IV running across the open field. 76 now pressing. There's the Panther. There's a tank there as well. The Panther's trying to see that. That tank around the back here is smoked and in trouble. May there's going to get a rocket into it again. Looks like it's already been hit by something. Bam! Great kill. Good kill on the 76. Another lock, a big send from May. Tries to pick up the other 76. No dice. So tanks dying everywhere here. And the point going back. Now, this is good from Overlord. This is not going to be enough on the point, surely. Let's take a look here. They do have some numbers here. Kebabs, got to watch out here. They're too far forward and they've lost a couple of plays just then. Overlord not over yet, folks. And Kebabs have got to surge back now, but because the point is so close over here on the right, I expect to see something. Did they finally clear out the garrison? Yes, they did. There's an OP there. Poor old Warstein has been working his ass off over this way, and he's managed to get... Oh, he's got his sniper there, Corporal Pro. Here comes those numbers back, but it's just... They've got to get into the point. Can Kebabs take this? Oh, there's the spawn wave getting in now. It's going back in the favour of Kebabs. Look at the numbers. See there? You've got them all around the point. If Kebabs get about 3 or 4 kills... 3 or 4 kills. Oh, no, they don't want to be losing people. They're getting shot from every angle. 2 down there. Now, that's the end of that for the moment. But it does draw back Kebab players. It does give Overlord a bit of a chance just to breathe. Because I'm sure they're struggling to take a breath at the moment with all this kill that's going on. Where did that Panther go? Did anyone see it? Right, why I'm asking chat. It's 30-minute delay. Moved north. There it goes. The 2 tanks down the bottom. I like the fact that the Panthers moved off. I think that's a good move. I think they need tank support on the point. They need tank support for this area here. Tupku is going to chase it with a satchel. Big Mac chasing it with a satchel. Panzer IV over there. 1 o'clock position. All right. Big Mac's watching. He's not going to be able to get to it. Panzer's moved away. I don't know where it's gone. There's a Tiger over there. Is there a Tiger over there? Or is it dead? There's a Panzer. There's 2 heavy tanks here. 2 Panthers. No, that's a Tiger and a Panther. So they're going to go for a cap push. Yeah, well, maybe going for a cap push. Those 3 trees are driving me nuts. Look at them. Look at it. It's disgraceful. 2026. It's disgraceful that that's what the trees look like from this distance. All right, that Panther overexposed, getting smashed. Silent Turk's probably going to pick it up. Here he goes. He's got a satchel, I think. Rockets are the way to go in comp, I tell you. When you're anti-tanker, don't worry about satchel plays. He's going to lose it. He's not been able to get it. It's yeeted out of there. Oh, and there's the Tiger coming in now, and the rocket has missed. That Panther has pulled away from everything. They've got pressure in this zone. They're trying to shut this down, but this is not where the cap is. But they have to clean this out before they can do the point, right? Tiger now pressing forward. What can it do? There's a few dead. That Dinosaur up there. He got a good kill before. I don't remember what he killed. I think it was a Panzer IV. It was a good kill, whatever it was. All right, Tiger now sits next to the anti-tanker. It's going to stop next to the anti-tanker. And Dinosaur's going to shoot. Jesus wept. If he had a satchel. I said satchels are not what you want. And he's hitting it with a rocket. But that's pretty funny, isn't it? It's just like, if I only had a satchel right now. And that Tiger now getting pressed back, and the Overlord attack is now stopped again. Oh dear, what can Overlord do? They've got weight again. Look, this is good. This is good stuff from them getting the numbers in. There's a medium around here shooting. Oh, this is going to be a kill from a Panzer IV. That Panzer IV bravely went through. Did he die though? He did. He got shot by something else. The 75 or the 76 picked him up. He bravely went through to try to do something, and he got killed for his trouble. All right, around the top here we go. We've got this squad coming in from right up on map edge, which is here. Trying to do something up to the north, clear this area out, and then they can get some Overwatch fire down on the western approach. Luke's now coming in to support them. But look how many Kebabs are there. They know this area is important. Bam, that's a rocket in from Ionic. The Luke's is going to turn around and try and work out where he is. It doesn't know where he is. Ionic there playing very coy. He's got his reload up. He's going to pop around the corner. Shoot the Lukes if he's not careful. Oh, he almost got nailed. Oh, he did get nailed. But Dry the MZ is now going to shoot the Lukes from there. Oh, he shot the fence. Lukes lives to fight another day for just a brief moment as he races off down to the south. He's got to get out of there. He's going to get shot. He doesn't know where Dry the MZ is, and there he goes. Great shot there. Won't miss the second time, MZ. Back down we go to the bottom here. We've got so much infantry trying to push through here from Overlord, and they're not getting through. Tiger now doing a second round of push. Managed to kill old mate Dinosaur out of that building. And they're just, look at this, they're just getting shredded as they try to make their way up. Mr. Orange there. Cleans up Serious Sam. Tank round goes into the Tiger from down below us there at about the 5 o'clock position. Tiger now backing away. Boom, second round goes in. That'll be the 75 hitting it by the look of that. So now the Tiger's out of the play again because it's been hit a couple of times and the attack stalls yet again. Take another quick look at what's going on around. 1 tank, 2 tank, 3 tank down the bottom here. What are they trying to do down here? All sorts of trouble here for the tank. 75, wherever it is. There she be. He's got a Puma and something else was down here. I can't remember. There it is. Panzer IV. So the Puma and the Panzer IV have pressed him a little bit, but he's not dead. And there's a rocket coming in from Corax. Why is Corax just lobs a rocket at his own team? A regrettable shot. Manages to not hit it. But I'm not sure what he was thinking there. He's obviously... the Puma has just walked straight into the 75's line of fire. But that was a regrettable shot by the anti-tanker on the German side. Romagna, whatever his name is now hitting the 75. It's just taking a pounding now. They managed to kill him. And bam, just make sure his carcass is dead as well. Methista pushing forward, surging on the south, gets shot for his trouble because the streamer called his name out. Don't know who shot him. Might have been Taylor. No, Taylor's too far away. Boy, that was an MVP before. Got to remember Taylor's name at the end of the match because he's one of our candidates for our little commendation. What else have we got going on? Any airheads? No airheads. Lots of artillery landing now from the Kebabs along that line, just cleaning up that attack that's happening. We got that little play around the back from Warsteimer still going on. He's lost his city OP and he's had to be dragged all the way back up there. This pressure down here is good from Kebabs, and Overlord have to desperately hold that. And they've got a couple of tanks up. What's going on up here? What is going on up there? Go up the line and have a look. We got 2 tanks right there. So maybe they're putting something together here. This feels like a northern push about to occur. 28 to go. I rate this. I don't know if it's going to succeed or not. I'm not going to opine on that, but I like that they're trying something different. I always call that out in my streams. At the 30-minute mark, if what you've been doing hasn't been working, change your strategy. You've got no time left to repeat what you've been doing for another hour. All right? So if this is a northern push, I'm all for it. If it's a camp from up here, I'm not a big fan because they don't have time. They also don't have the infantry here that I was expecting. But maybe Skanar... The hell? How do you say his name? Skanar? Skanar? Yeah. Wheelbarrow with an S. And for those that don't understand that reference, you basically get a wheelbarrow full of letters and it starts with an S. That's his name. So 2 tank push up here. Infantry tank and main battle tank. Lipton's going to try and kill MZ. MZ doing pretty well. There's a 76 over there. No, 75? Looks like a 75. It's got the roundel on the front. No, it's a 76. Thought I saw a white circle thing on the front. There's a precision. That's a precision. Who dropped that? Oh, I think that was dropped on the 75 and it was missed completely. The push here, 3 tanks. Oh, they're going back down south. The Panther's just going straight back down into the front area again. He's missed his target. He's shot at the 76. They know he's there, obviously. But he's missed and he's been hit for his trouble as he's come down. And the 76, well, the tank play is going in Kebabs' favour all match. Let's have a look at that, actually. Let's have a look. What do we want? We want this one, don't we? Yeah, you can see there the US armour is just ahead in those numbers. We'll get rid of that now. We can have a look at my favourite. Oh, we've got some melee kills. Look at them go. I love it. 3. The anti-tankers, though, absolutely going in the Allied favour there. Pretty good stuff. And this is the main, right? Look at the kill ratios. Almost 200 ahead, the Allies. And here bad. Oh, did he get it? He did not get a satchel on, but his mate did. His mate got a rocket into it. Panther in trouble. He's got a second one in. He's managed to not kill it. He's going to get shot here. They have no idea where he is. Madman's pushing in now. Rocket goes in. Don't worry, Madman. Hunter Jeff's got that tank. The Panther. What a waste. 25 to go. And Overlord are going to lose this. It is going to go to Kebabs here. They're just not lifting to the problem. Overlord, there's a number of comments you can make, I guess. That was a waste of... I don't know what they were doing, but they didn't do anything. So all of this up here that was happening, tanks getting up there together, getting ready to go and things like this, and then nothing happened. The Panther just drove down here and got shot. The Lukes is in amongst it by itself. It's a nothing... I don't know what happened. What were they doing? What was it all about? What was their strategy there? What was their tactics? What were their tactics? What were they planning? Because they didn't execute anything. They just kind of drove around, shot a few things, and then died. And they've got to cap 2 points to win this game. So we've got to see something from Overlord here, but what they've served up so far in the last half hour is just not been good enough. Really want to see them lift this game back into it for them. I mean, it's still an exciting match, don't get me wrong, but I want to see them try and cap out the next point and then really take the pressure back into the city, because that is hard for Kebabs to defend. The city is hard for them to defend, but it's just easy money at the moment. All right, we had tanks just appear over this way. A couple of them. I can't remember where I saw them going. What do we got? They're all running off. There's 2 tanks moving out now. The Lukes, so 2 Lukes pushing in on that area there. Yeah, they have to do that, but this is where a 76 has been on Overwatch. There she is, right in the middle of the screen right now. Watch this. Is he going to get hit? Oh, 2 rockets. The 76 misses, but MZ and Jeff nail it. And see, that's the thing. They're just dealing, whatever they're dealing up here, Overlord, it's just getting cut to pieces before it gets anywhere. So whatever they were trying to do just then didn't get anywhere near where they were going. The Lukes is now leaving. All right, so he's out of there. Down here, we've got a burning 75 that's been shot by anti-tankers at some stage, but look, it's got infantry support. That southern push doesn't seem to have gone anywhere from the Kebabs. That's okay. That means the Overlord team are defending down here at least. It looks like, yeah, the 75 has died at some stage. The Panzer IV sitting there. It's just shelling here. So they're locking down here. That's fine. All right. That's a problem for them, but they've got Lukes pushing in on it now. And a Puma pushing in through the south there as well. There's the Lukes. Luke's getting hit on the way through. It's in trouble. Oh, though it managed to get away with that. Oh, that's a Yonic just about picks it up with a long bomb. Managed to just swerve away. There's a recon flare going up. They'll suddenly see all of that infantry. Oh, Dinosaur tries to lob one in, predict the shot, but he was a little bit early on it, a little bit short. And the Lukes has now crashed into something, I think. Oh no, it's just gone for a repair station. That's what it is. So they'll see that recon flare has gone up and they're actually overwatching now. 21 minutes to go. Kebabs really pressuring and pushing hard and fighting well. Overlord need to lift their game. 20 minutes to go. Here's two tanks. Here's two tanks. Where's the Puma going? The Puma's stopped. They've all stopped. Something happening there. Taylor there. Oh, artillery almost hits it. Taylor sitting in position. What sort of tanking is that? Oh, there's Taylor shooting at that. The Puma stopped. What's the Puma doing? What the hell's that Puma doing? It's a 3. It stopped for a second. Now it's been hit by Taylor. The Lukes yeets around the back hit. So they're not... Overlord are not going forward. They're just kind of working their defensive line at the moment, which they've struggled with defense. But folks, it's 20 on the board. 20 minutes left. They've got to have an attack. Where's their attack? It's all... Oh, that's a dead something. Bombing run comes in. Who's that? That's... Is that... Wait a minute. Was that the... Was that the Kebabs bombing run? It's kind of hard to tell because there was infantry of both sides in there. There's 75 pressing for the Panzers. Panzer IV's doing well, just holding there. So they can do that with a couple of infantry and a Panzer IV, which they are. So that locks down that flank. Pretty well, I think. Ooh. A bounce off of the Panzer IV there, or bounce off something, maybe the 75. 75 in trouble. Look at it. Look at it. It's going to get hit by Satsman. It's Heggett's tried to satchel it and it's been killed. Bam, the 75's lived. There's another 75 there. It's been hit by the Panzer IV or something at some stage. There she is. Bam, there she goes. Good kill from the Panzer IV. I'm liking what that Panzer IV is doing there. That's good. But they're pressing at 19 minutes down there. They're getting shot. Look how many people are down there. Ignoring the tank crew, they just jumped out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 players holding this defensive line. I don't think they need that many. What they need is an attack. They need about 5 down there. A tank plus 2 or 3 infantry would do. But look at this. Kebabs right in the point. They got their smoke up. They've pushed in. There's the 75 gone. They've lost 2 tanks now. Kebabs. So Overlord doing well on the tank kills. And the last point being captured though, because that's a surge in. Airhead now at the back there where Big Yoni is the way to go. 76 pushing down is going to kill that Panzer. What's that that's dying, moving down? That's a Panther. The 76 is chasing the Panther. And Kebabs have broken this open from the front there, and there's just not been anything of note from the Overlords in the last few minutes. That Panther will have no idea where that shot came from. He's backing up. He doesn't know. He just doesn't know where that came from. Can the 76 put one through the bushes and kill him? Some truck just died over the back there. I think that was just a timed out truck. The Panther here has a look around and sees that there's just bush and it doesn't know what's going on, but this is game over, folks. It is game over. Just like that, there's the spawn wave in from Overlord, it's not enough. That's a precision on the Panzer 4, and it's got it too. Z has put in a brilliant bombing precision strike. There's a Panzer 4 pushing through. There's a Panther there. The Panzer 4's just been seen by the 76. Watch this. No, he doesn't know. Bombing run coming in. Whose is that? That, I think that is the Overlord bombing run now. There's a Panzer 4 there. God, this is chaos. Absolute chaos. That round just, I don't know what that went at. There's the Panther. The 76 has just charged straight in there and he killed the Panther. What a great aggressive play there. He's got nothing to worry about. He doesn't know that, of course, but he's got nothing to worry about right now, except for that Northern Panzer 4. He's going to get a hit on it. He's got his nose to it. That's good. The Panzer 4 is desperate. Bam, and he's killed that as well. That's 2 kills for the 76. Aggressive play there. Indicative, though, of how Kebabs have played this match. They've been really, really good and pushed hard and consolidated the points as a result. And they're 4-1 up with a 1/3 cap on the 5th point. There's another spawn wave in from Overlord. But look at the... There's a Greyhound in there that's getting shot by 2 or 3 Rocketeers. Someone's got to be able to hit that. Bam, there she goes. The 76 has just backed off now to try and repair. 16 to go. Overlord losing the point really badly here. Das Altberg is raiding me. I love that gentleman. Picked up a little bit of his stream yesterday that he was doing. So really enjoy watching Das. Everybody, make sure you go across and support our friend Alti. Love his work, ladies and gents. Have known him for a number of years. Great streamer in the Hell Let Loose scene. Probably one of the best streamers out there. So make sure you're looking after him and support him, please. This is just bad news, though, all the way here, Das. The 30 minutes ago that you've jumped in on this raid, well, it's been literally all Kebabs and Bayonets from an hour ago, to be honest. Overlord have just had nothing to answer against Kebabs. They've been nowhere near the Western approach point, really, in the last hour. There was one little moment that they did, and it's just Kebabs all the way to a 5-0 here, and well-deserved too. They've just absolutely outplayed Overlord. That's GG's, folks. 5-0 to the Kebabs and Bayonets. Great match from them. Too much music just then. Oh, where we got Taylor? Was it Taylor? Taylor's son. Well done to him. There was a 5 or 6 kill he put in before, but look, commiserations to Overlord. They did try. They tried hard, but that was definitely Kebabs and Bayonets all the way. Such good play from them. And yeah, Overlord need to step away now and have a bit of a think about how they play and what they were doing wrong with their defense there. They weren't getting enough solid defense. They were bringing 4 or 5 back at a time, and that was about it. And Kebabs had 5 or 6 or 7 on them at any given stage in the attack or in the defense of their own point, and Overlord just couldn't push through that. Just couldn't at any stage push through that. So have a quick look at your favourite players there. Just their individual scores. Don't worry about looking at the team scores or the squad scores, because players drop out pretty quick. Quick look there, all the way down. Pick your favourites. Happy days. We'll head back across to the warm-up screen. We did just get a raid 30 minutes ago from Das, so I can't raid him now. He's obviously finished streaming whatever he was playing, Terratech Legion. If there's another match on or something else on, I will try and get a raid. Otherwise, it's been a real pleasure having you here, folks. Thank you very much for joining me. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next stream. Goodbye for now. So many times. So